Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the MILFCast.
Started?
Yes, it started.
What the children?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the MILFCast. I'm your host, Epic Mario, and I am currently being joined by Arrow, FNAFFAN, and Pika to talk about the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise.
Let's go.
Yeah, we got a fan for this stuff. We're going after some stuff.
Basically,
what's up?
a few nights ago, I asked the people of the server, what are we going to talk about? So I picked five. So I chose five options: Five Nights at Freddy's, gaming YouTubers, Has-Been Hotel, Murder Drones, and the Sonic movies. Obviously, Five Nights at Freddy's won. So
Yes,
that's,
sir.
that's what we're going to talk about today. Just for a background, Five Nights at Freddy's is a horror game franchise which initially started with a little game in 2014. The game's popularity resulting in more and more games to the point where it's very much a well-known franchise today.
Probably the best horror game in 2014.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. I just know from this Matt had his theories.
Man, back in the day, oh my god.
So basically, if I play with you, I'm gonna get raped if we're against each other.
Some people might know about Five Nights at Freddy's from Markiplier, who's known for playing through all the Five Nights at Freddy's games to prove that he is the so-called king of Five Nights at
King of
Freddy's.
FNAF.
Yeah, something like that.
At the last bit, I'm going to talk about how Security Breach ruined FNAF.
This might actually be an hour of like FNAF fans talking about the FNAF lore, maybe. I'm not sure.
Oh god, the Lord.
But anything can happen, really. So obviously, I don't know. I don't know the full Five Nights at Freddy's lore. So from a basic standpoint, there's currently nine horror video games of the franchise in the main series. The goal, you're an employee, you're working the night shift, and you have to make sure that the animatronics are in their place and are not trying to attack you. Once they attack you, then the game will be over.
You get jump scared.
Yes. The goal is to survive from midnight to 6 a.m. Hence the name Five Nights at Freddy's. You have everything at your
Or as most people call it, FNAF.
Your goal is to check the cameras, check the lights, the vents, use the doors when you need to. The game initially started. It stemmed from a negative reaction to a previous game that the creator Scott Kaufman made, a family-friendly game, which said that the main character looked like a scary animatronic animal. Another person, Jim Sterling, called the game unintentionally terrifying. Having been initially discouraged by the criticism, Kaufman decided to use it to make something scarier intentionally. The result was Five Nights at Freddy's, which initially came out on August 8th, 2014 via Desera, which is then being approved by the crowdsourcing platform Greenlight. That also led to that on August 20th. That allowed for Five Nights at Freddy's to come to Steam. It ended up becoming a sensation thanks to all the YouTubers playing it, like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. There's so many new titles still on their way. So many new titles have been released as of late. There's obviously FNAF 2, which came out on November 10th of 2014, and we go on to Five Nights at Freddy's 3 and 4, which both released in 2015, and then we have Sister Location in 2016, Pizzeria Simulator 2017, on Ultimate Custom Night along others, and on December 16th, 2021, we were greeted by the next game in the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise, Security Breach, which I hear is a pretty fun game. I've never gotten a chance to play it.
I played it, trust me, it's awful. Like, I love the graphics, but the game is buggy as hell, and it fucked up the lore.
Well,
Like, nothing makes sense.
From the looks of things, I
And
should probably...
it makes... Okay, you can talk, sorry.
from the looks of things, I should definitely not play it.
Elaborate, please.
It actually received mixed or average reviews. 64 out of 100 on the PC version via Metacritic, and PC Games gave it a 5 out of 10. So that kind of makes the game more mediocre, despite being nominated and winning the Player's Choice Award in December of 2021. Five Nights at Freddy's is definitely an impressive franchise to start. Initially used Click Team Fusion 2.5 to create the Five Nights at Freddy's games, and Autodesk 3ds Max to make the game's graphics. He actually ended up using professional voice actors and original soundtracks to enhance the games after the first 4 games.
This new location started all that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then in May 2016, it would be announced that the titles would be remade by third-party companies to release on consoles, which is what has been going on as of late. We have seen, especially like the first 4 games released on a lot of major platforms. There's actually a Five Nights at Freddy's core collection available on consoles, which includes FNAF 1, 2, 3, 4,
Wait,
and
FNAF on
Sister.
console?
Yeah, it is.
There's the Five Nights at Freddy's core collection, which includes FNAF 1, 2, 3, 4, and Sister Location. It's available on Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4, and I think it's also available on Xbox at that.
Also, don't forget the infamous FNAF World.
Yes, there's FNAF World. Then, alongside the video games, Five Nights at Freddy's would also be turned into a series of books, with Coffin releasing the first novel of the game, The Silver Eyes, which story is separate from that of the games. Then Scholastic in 2016 announced a collaboration with Coffin on a multi-book deal, Silver Eyes releasing on Amazon Kindle on December 17th, 2015, and paperback version releasing on September 27th, 2016. Then there was a second novel, The Twisted Ones, published on June 27th, followed by The Fourth Closet on June 26th, 2018. The game itself, the series, it takes inspiration from, pizza chains such as Chuck E. Cheese's and Showbiz Pizza Place, known for their animatronic characters performing at children's parties.
Fun fact, Scott Koff actually met the creator of Showbiz Pizza.
That's actually very interesting. I don't think I was aware of that. Hang on.
During the development of FNAF 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on. Yeah, I just downed some Burger King. So, back to the FNAF history. Again, as I've said, it works like this. Usually, animatronics are up and ready throughout the day, but when the shop closes, that's when they become hostile, leave their places, and try to go after the night guard, which of course you're the one controlling. They have to guard themselves against a variety of tools, using security doors and lights to make sure that they're not coming after you. The goal is again to survive to 6 a.m. without the power going out, at least in the very first game especially. Once the power goes out, you're pretty much defenseless against the animatronics, and you are very much at risk of Freddy coming to attack you. Initially, when you actually play the game, Freddy isn't that active early on, but when you get through the later nights, you'll notice that he actually starts to become way more active when he usually isn't supposed to be. And then there's Five Nights at Freddy's 2, where the goal to defend yourself is to use a Freddy head to make the animatronics believe that you're Freddy and not an actual person watching. That also introduced a music box, which you would have to wind up to prevent the puppet from coming out.
Man, about that music box mechanic, oh my god, I hate that mechanic so much. Because you have to focus on one camera to keep an eye on the puppet.
Like, you can see how long it is until the puppet comes out.
Yeah. And at the same time, you need to keep an eye on Foxy.
Yes, you just gotta. Yes, watch out for Foxy at that. This is especially true in the first game. You have to make sure. You have to watch Foxy consistently. If you don't watch him enough, or if you try to look at him too many times, that's when he'll start to lunge out. That's in the first game. Then there's Five Nights at Freddy's 3, which uses the same cameras, audio, and camera, and there's also ventilation. The goal there is to keep systems from malfunctioning. It can be triggered randomly or by hallucinations of the animatronics from the first and second game. There's also the ability to seal vents to prevent Springtrap from entering the office. There's an audio-based function to lure him away as well. You'd also have to bring in. There's also 8-bit minigames that you would have to get through. This sometimes happens randomly during death. In Five Nights at Freddy's 3, if you complete the minigames, you will unlock a secret ending. Five Nights at Freddy's 4 is when things really, really change. Instead of an office, you're actually in a bedroom, and you're taking the role of a small child. You don't have access to a camera. All you can do is check the doors and make sure the animatronics are not coming after you. If you hear an animatronic breathing, that can help you determine when they are near if you don't have the lights on. So,
but the problem is, it's very hard to hear that breathing. You have to put the volume max.
Oh yeah, so yeah, it reminds me of a video Markiplier.
It
reminds me of that video Markiplier did when he was playing Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Like, he didn't hear any breathing. He checked the lights. He got a jump scared, and he was like, I didn't hear any breathing.
Yep. Also, I would love to touch on the FNAF 3 ending. FNAF 3, the ending, it has a very good ending. That people still to this day still says that should have been the final game.
Excuse me?
People say that about many things. Also, hey guys, welcome in PK.
Oh yes, PK's here.
Right? I see like he's gonna take a shit.
Five Nights at Freddy's 4 also introduced a minigame in between nights. The goal there is to prevent Plush Trap from coming after you. If you manage to succeed, you'll get to skip 2 hours for the next night. Sister Location allows for more and more mechanics as you continue to avoid animatronics.
And a cinematic.
As a matter of fact, just about each night is very much different. First, there is a control pad which can light a room or shock animatronics. There's a second control pad in a breaker room, which allows the people to avoid the animatronic in Funtime Auditorium. Sister Location marks the only game where players can move between rooms. Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator has a business-style gameplay. You have to spend in-game currency to buy features for their pizzeria. Minigames can be played by testing the attractions that you get. If you complete that portion of the game, you then complete tasks in a room to fend off hostile, previously salvaged animatronics.
Hello, Chops. Today we're going to be talking about FNAF from FNAF 1 to Security Breach. Let's begin.
Great. Pretty much. I'm surprised we're not leaving this all up to FNAFFAN to discuss. This could be the FNAF.
Alright, so basically it starts in the 1960s to 70s when Purple Guy and Henry form a brand known as...
I mean, I would do the talking, but I'm just going to let you guys do it.
Yeah. Again, after... so with Pizzeria Simulator, you have to make sure that the animatronics, they don't become hostile after playing certain noises for an audio prompt. If that happens, you can shock them. You can shock them only for a select number of times before you begin to damage the animatronic and lower its value, which makes you get less money.
Player notices the animatronics move, but don't shock them. They just let them stay there, and then they get surprised when they get fucking jump scared because they're all stupid.
Also, don't forget about the ending of the game.
Yeah.
Which is like the best FNAF ending. Which is like literally like the best FNAF ending. It's such a good it's such a good conclusion to the series. But then we had to get more war, and then William Afton came back, so the FNAF 6 ending is basically fucking invalidated. Like, why couldn't Glitch Trap be the main fucking antagonist? Why do you need to bring William Afton back? Just make Glitch Trap the new William Afton.
I'm convinced that that series should have ended at 6. I'm sorry.
Wait, this thing
But the
glitched
ending
out.
of 6 is the ending of 6 is really good, but it's completely fucking invalidated because security breach. Like, oh, we're gonna bring him back because why not?
It just made that ending look like a joke. It just made that ending look like a joke.
Like, I think, and then it's like, oh, we're gonna bring Springtrap back for 5 minutes in this lame ass boss fight where all you just fucking run around and hit buttons.
Not only William Afton, but Molten Freddy, Circus Baby, the puppet, the soul. Like, they're still in there. Like, that ending was. It just makes the FNAF 6 ending.
Basically, he's just putting all the remaining fuckers to rest. But then, Molten Freddy
Put them all in. Shove them in, because why not?
But then Molten Freddy and Afton come back, so I don't know how that happened.
It just doesn't make any sense.
It's theorized that like baby and Puppet have moved on because like they're the only two faces on the blob creature that don't have what lighted up eyes. So that means only Molten Freddy and Springtrap are still alive. But like, yeah, I don't know. It's just so out of nowhere. Like there was no like build up to it. Like William Afton just came and he didn't even really do anything. You know how cool like a boss fight in Security Breach game where you have like Springtrap hunting you down, but he doesn't even hunt you down. He just jabs his hand at TVs. He just stands there and jabs his hand at TVs. It's not that exciting. Do you know how much cooler it would be if like fucking William Afton just tried to hunt you down and kill you? That'd be so much fucking cooler. Yeah, like DJ Music Man, like have a big climactic boss fight like that.
Yeah. But no, we got this shit.
But no, you have like the 3 other animatronics hunting you. And Monty, for some reason, is still here, even though he can still kill you, even though he can't fucking move. So like, he's not.
And they also got rid of Bonnie.
Well, yes. Well, there's like some backstory behind Bonnie in the game where like apparently Monty killed him or some shit. And there's also like a theory that like there's also like I heard there's like a theory where like Bonnie's parts were used to rebuild Springtrap, but I don't know. That's just like a theory I heard.
And even if they fix the game, it's not gonna help the fact that that game just ruined FNAF.
Like you can fix the game. You can like fix the game and all the bugs, which is like it still doesn't change the fact that you released the game like this. That doesn't really change that fact that you thought it was a good idea to release the game like this. Like
exactly, and it ruined the lore.
I enjoy Security Breach for like everything except the game. Like I like the characters, the style. It's all cool.
And the graphics. Don't forget about the graphics.
The graphics are fine. There's some places that look better than others. I like the animatronics. They're neat. I do really miss the style of FNAF or like the animatronics. Like they don't really feel like animatronics in this game. Like they have like personalities and shit. Like which is fine. That gives them a whole lot more character. But like they just feel a lot less creepy because in the game they felt like soulless like animatronic. Just we're trying to kill you. In this game they feel like they have personalities.
Even Joy of Creation is better than Security Breach.
Oh wait, are we gonna mention FNAF Help Wanted?
Oh yeah, FNAF Help Wanted is cool.
Only the VR version. The flat version is
yeah. Help Wanted is basically, for those who don't know, it is the virtual reality version of Five Nights at Freddy's. Basically,
it's basically like it's basically like a FNAF minigame collection, and it's pretty fun if you're playing it in VR. In flat mode, it's just kind of okay.
I'll just put that as the best worst FNAF game.
What FNAF Help Wanted?
It'll definitely make you piss your pants from fear, but definitely give it a shot.
At least it's better than Security Breach.
Like, so like the problem with Help Wanted is like I feel like some things feel a lot more, like they just feel a bit more. I don't know. It's just it's good. It's good. I'm still mad that what was it? I'm trying to think what I was trying to say. So like for some reason like the wizards in like the FNAF 2 game weren't there at launch. They had to like add them in. And like even though Foxy was still there, but they just used this FNAF 1 model for
Oh
FNAF
yeah,
2.
I do remember that.
So it was really weird. They can't just make a withered Foxy model.
Yeah.
We would also.
There's also Curse of Dreadbear.
So after Pizzeria
Curse of Dreadfair is
Go ahead.
after Pizzeria Simulator, we got Ultimate Custom Night, which
Yes,
is
I was about to bring
Don't
that up
play it.
actually. Ultimate Custom Night. You have 50 animatronics from games of the past. You have a maximum AI level of 20. You have many mechanics from the
And those
previous
cuts
games.
shows Funtime Foxy instead of Funtime Freddy, and I'm pissed.
There's the definitely ultimate challenge in Ultimate Custom Night is to beat a 50-20 mode. Like the goal is to survive against all 50 animatronics with their AI set to 20. It's very much it's almost impossible, but it definitely can be done from what I understand.
Is it even worth doing that? Like just like a twitchy golden freddy?
Oh yeah, for beating like 49-20, you get like a cutscene of like Golden Freddy like shaking or some shit. And if you reach other points, you get like these weird anime cutscenes or like there's like this one where like Freddy and Foxy are like fighting, and then the other one there's like fucking
The Toy Chica.
The Toy Chica schoolgirl where she's like she fucking murders like 5 guys.
Like Yandere.
Sure.
They fucking sexualize Toy Chica.
Which is like supposed to be like a metaphor for like William Afton or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Yeah. I bet the fans were having a field day with.
Woo!
Yeah, probably.
So
And also, yeah. And then so yeah, the running theory of Ultimate Custom Night is it's William Afton's Hell, but that Hell hosted by Golden Freddy because the soul of Golden Freddy refuses to let go. But that doesn't matter anyways because he got revived in Security Breach. What? Thank you.
I can go on and on about Security Breach, but I'm not going to.
yeah, the security breach
What
definitely.
else do we have to talk about?
Fan games.
Fan games. Ooh, boy, fan games.
Aren't those just the greatest now?
Do I love myself a good bit of FNAF fan games? The good, the bad, and the in-between.
Yeah, the fan games are the reason why FNAF is where it is today. Let's be honest here.
Yeah,
The
like
FNAF
Five
games
Nights
are probably why FNAF is still going. If we didn't have FNAF games, I think FNAF would be dead in the ground.
Exactly. Like Joy Creation, Five Nights at Candy's, One Night at Lumpy's, Those Nights at Rachel's. Man.
Let's be real, if FNAF didn't exist, I think Funko would be dead.
Yeah.
They'd just be out of products to sell.
Yep. That is until the Fanverse initiative came.
And then, so most FNAF fan games follow the style of the original FNAF. Like you got your office with a bunch of doors, and they're really most of them are really good. Five Nights at Candy's isn't like the best thing in the world. It's definitely aged, but it was one of like the first FNAF fan games, and so like it being really similar gets kind of passed since it's one of the first ones.
And there's also the upcoming Five Nights at Candy's Foil, which is basically going to be like Sister Location.
I think Five Nights at Candy's I don't remember what Five Nights at Candy's 2 or not. I just remember it being kind of like I remember being very creepy. I don't know.
I like Five Nights at Candy's 3.
Yeah, that is cool. A problem with a lot of FNAF fan games is that like they get like really bitch difficult out of like nowhere. Like I know FNAF games can be like really difficult, but like FNAF fan games can be like really unfair and just sometimes. Like so, for example, a fan game known as Baby's Nightmare Circus. It's basically like FNAF 4, but it has the sister location animatronics. And
Nightmares.
Nightmares. And it gets really fucking unfair later into the game. It's stupid. Right, like you have to constantly check everything, and like sometimes it's just random RNG. Like, is baby gonna show up in the place she's supposed to? Is she not? You never know, and it's just really bullshit random RNG sometimes. So, yeah.
Yeah. But I also want to talk about Joy of Creation. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh,
that
Joy
one,
of
that one I've
Creation is a
heard of.
banger.
I think I've heard of that one.
It's one of the best FNAF fan games out there.
I really like I like the designs a lot of the animatronic. The designs were really cool to me. Like,
Yeah.
I think like I don't remember what was the gameplay of Joy Creation. I remember it being like this like kind of like free roam thing where you have to like collect shit. There are like multiple versions of it. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, there's the original Joy of Creation, Joy of Creation Reborn, and Joy of Creation Story Mode.
Yeah. And also I'm sensitive to loud noises, so it spooks me.
Definitely.
So yeah.
Oh, definitely Joy of Creation. While I haven't played it, something tells me a lot people should definitely play it. Like, it's very
You
much.
should play. I played it. Oh my god, one of the best FNAF fan games out there.
My personal favorite FNAF fan game is a series known as Day Shift at Freddy's.
Oh yeah.
It is.
The Fuckboys.
It literally, I fucking love Day Shift at Freddy's. It's got really good humor. Some of the jokes are a bit dated, but like, it's still like really fucking funny. And when you get to like the second and third game, they introduce like actual like story elements to separate itself from the original FNAF. And there's actually like a lot of emotional bullshit. Like and especially in like 3, it actually gets really sad. And so like yeah. I just appreciate how much it mixes comedy with a sad story, and the gameplay is a bit iffy. Like it's basically like it's kind of like it's kind of like a text-based tycoon. Like it's weird. I don't know. It's really it's like a text-based like point and click. I think that's what it is, and like. With like the third game, it kind of turns into Tycoon, but like it's still kind of a text-based point and click. But there's also like an RPG segment, so like I have no idea what it is. It is the Five Nights Day Shift at Freddy's genre.
Let's also find us at Treasure Island.
The photo negative Mickey.
Yeah, decapitated Mickey.
Huh? I have committed several war crimes.
What the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
What?
Hello everybody. My name is Markiplier, and welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, yep, that is definitely when you're
real quick.
for a wild ride. Did I?
All right.
I thought I disconnected for.
Let's talk about some fucking stupid FNAF fan games. So there are like a lot of just clones of the first FNAF. Like there's like you got your shitty mobile clones, or you have like the clowns, and you have like the shitty Minecraft app games on like the App Store, and then you have like Five Nights at Ronald McDonald's and like shit like that.
What the hell? Five Nights at Ronald McDonald's. Give me a break.
Five
That is
Nights.
a thing, right?
And then Five Nights at Pac-Man's and Five Nights at Wario's. That's a real game.
Five fingers in my ass.
5 fingers in my ass. And then you've got like, God. Any of you fuckers know what this. This game haunted me in like my fucking when I was like an early FNAF fan. Like, you know what, fucking like Five Nights in Anime or some shit. Game fucking haunted me when I was an early FNAF fan. It's fucking stupid. Hello?
Yes, we are
Yeah.
still.
I'm surprised we spent this long with minimal talk on the theories.
It's
Like we only
and
mentioned
there's
it, like,
like a weird. It's fucking weird. Like there's so like there you see like there's actually like a lot of like new games introduced in like remake, And like, they look like they have so much effort put into them, but why are you putting all of your effort into fucking 5 Pizza Inn? I don't get it. Like, what are your priorities? It's so cool, but like, Jesus. What? Why is nobody talking? I feel like I'm the only one talking. What the fuck?
Back on that thing. What were we on about again?
Well, we're
Anyways, now we talk about FNAF fan games.
We've been talking about FNAF games.
Oh, wait, are we done?
No, we're not. We are far from done. We're only 30 minutes in. Let's talk about one of the most infamous moments in FNAF history, the Bite of 87, actually. A lot of people might know about that infamous story. I think that was part of Five Nights at Freddy's 4. At least that's when it initially came about in terms of like lore. Initially, it actually happened in the second Freddy Fazbear's Pizza location mentioned by the phone guy, who will, at the start of almost just about every night, will provide you with information on what to do. That happened in the first game. It's amazing that the human body can live about the frontal lobe.
Sorry, because my phone's bitch. Anyways, FNAF at Freddy's.
Alright, I'm back. What happened?
We're now discussing the Bite of 87 story.
Oh god.
Oh, the Bite of 87.
Alright, gamers. So, I want you. I need to check if you're a true gamer or not. Who committed the Bite of 87?
Friday.
Ready? Is that your answer?
Yes.
Your final answer.
The Bite of 87 or 83?
87.
Who committed the Bite of 87?
I had to pick Mangle. Mangle.
You are correct. Ding, ding, ding. I'm pretty sure Mangle committed it.
Yeah.
It's basically canon.
Initially, it said that the details of the attack and identity of the animatronic responsible are unknown, but definitely Mangle is
Basically, in FNAF 2, there was a security guard. FNAF 2 takes place before FNAF 1, so that's why that poster is there saying, oh, Bite of 87, and FNAF 2 takes place in 1987. So, basically, the new animatronics, the toy ones, had criminal databases like installed into them, so they can detect if a bitch is coming in or not, because the funny purple man killed 7 children, so now they gotta put that in. And so then they found. I'm pretty sure Mangle found a guy and then fucking bit his frontal lobe off because he was a criminal or some shit.
Oh yeah, I heard that as a security guard. I heard the rumor.
It was a security guard. Yeah, I don't get why you didn't make them fucking kill them. Like, why not? Like, I don't get why you make them fucking murder. Just make a very. I'd suggest just if they detect a criminal, they just make a very blaring alarm noise instead of homicide, because that's gonna get you sued. Fazbear Entertainment isn't the smartest company.
There's a little confusion of the Bite of 87 between FNAF 4 and FNAF 2, because in the FNAF 4 teasers, there's the 87 logo on Foxy's eye, Nightmare Foxy's eye. And that caused a little bit of a confusion between FNAF 4 and FNAF 2. Because now we have the Bite of 83, which is Fredbear, and Bite of 87, Mango, blah blah blah.
This phone.
The Bite of 83, was it the TV says today's date, or was it just the date of the program?
I don't know.
I don't know, man. It's heavily debated, but you don't you don't fucking name a show after the year it was in. So imagine if every show's it's
Sesame Street 1956.
It's alright, here we go. Hey, welcome to our new movie. When did that release?
Halloween 2018.
Halloween 2018. Oh, goddammit. Imagine if they name a game Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. That's not actually what the game is called. It's just that there are 2 Sonic the Hedgehogs, so fans call it Sonic 06 because it was released in 2006.
It's
and there are 2 Sonic the Hedgehogs. And then imagine It's very obvious that it happened in 1983. I'm fairly certain the TV program is telling you that.
Uh-huh.
All right. Let's talk about what have we not talked about with FNAF at Freddy's yet?
Golden Freddy.
Oh yes, the Golden Freddy story. Golden Freddy
Little
initially
Golden
started
Freddy.
in FNAF 1, where there are 4 main animatronics.
We haven't
Freddy,
talked
Bonnie,
about the
Chica,
Golden
and Fox.
Springtrap Funko Pop.
There's actually, so in the original FNAF game, Golden Freddy occasionally appears in as part of a secret. Like, I think what happened if a poster in a hall glitched and you put the camera down in the initial game, Golden Freddy will be sitting in your office, and you have to put your camera up quickly, because otherwise, if Golden Freddy jump scares you, the game will actually crash, and you'll have to start it up again. So that's definitely a very infamous video game story.
Yes, and now every fucking creepypasta horror game crushes your game now, and it's annoying.
Yeah. It
Don't
just
forget the
pushes your
fake teasers.
characters coming out at you, you know?
Yep.
Five Nights at Sonic's.
The fan game. I remember that fan game.
Oh my god, there was a Sonic FNAF game? Goodness.
Yeah, there was.
For
Finest
that-
Sonic.
Every.
And it was drawn in MS Paint.
There's also Finest Sonic's Maniac Mania, which is supposed to be Ultimate Custom Night, but with Sonic characters.
That sounds funny.
I'm not kidding. Look it up.
That they could do so much with that because there's like 5 million fucking Sonic characters.
Yeah. And apparently Mario's
What?
What's
apparently
more?
Mario's in that game,
Yeah, I don't know.
Of course.
Oh,
and Yoshi.
oh my god.
Alright, guys, now we're getting to the important discussions. Alright, out of all of the animatronics in FNAF, which one is your favorite? I will be validating your wife by your opinions, and if it is not Withered Bonnie, I will kill you.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with the games. The first game, Foxy, without
Okay,
question.
that's fair.
FNAF 2, the Withers, obviously Wither Bonnie.
Alright.
I,
The toys, oh, that's a hard
toys,
one.
I think Mangle is like the most unique design-wise.
Yeah, Mango, I was about to say that.
I feel like the toys look too cartoony. They don't look that creepy. Like they look like modern Chuck E. Cheese animatronics. They look like Chuck E. Cheese animatronics from like 2016.
Except the puppet.
Except the puppet. The puppet's cool, but like Toy Freddy, Toy Bonnie, and Toy Chico look too fucking plasticky, and they don't look that creepy.
You know, I would
Besides like Toy Chica, because she like takes her fucking face off, and that's weird.
People are addicted to Toy Chica.
And people want to fuck her.
yes.
Yeah. And FNAF 3, Springtrap, no question.
And
I
Judge
don't
some.
I don't know, man. How can you not like the fucking melon animatronics? Fucking melon animatronics.
Okay, so for the Phantoms.
The
That's a
Phantoms.
hard
So,
one.
the Phantoms are mainly just reskins of other characters. But if we're being real, Mangle's barely seen because she just creeps over the edge. Puppet's an annoying little fuck in that game.
It's either Phantom BB or Phantom Foxy.
I think I like Phantom Chica because she just looks so fucking stupid.
Oh yeah,
And a watermelon.
Yeah. And alright.
FNAF 4. Oh.
I like
That's tough.
FNAF 4 has some cool fucking designs, but if we're gonna be honest, my favorite is probably I like Nightmare Mangle looks fucking dope.
Yeah, but it's basically a reskin of Nightmare Foxy, but
Nobody,
character.
I mean, kind of, but like, if
yeah,
you say that,
kind of,
Mangle-
not yeah,
It's not really. They've got like a completely different anatomy.
yeah. My favorite Nightmare. I had to go with
I'm gonna say
Nightmare
Nightmare.
Fredbear
Nightmarion.
and
is that what you
Nightmario.
said? Yeah, Nightmarion's cool. I kind of wish they translated him more into like a nightmarish design. He kind of just looks like Puppet, but like he's weird. He's like really like fucking creepy looking. He's like he looks like a Nightmare Before Christmas character. That's what Nightmarion looks like.
He was like a plan update thing.
I
On
would
to
say,
sister
I would
location.
Say, like, with FNAF 4, definitely.
And also
Also, by the way, Nightmare has like the worst fucking jump scare. They tried to replicate the Golden Freddy thing, but like it's just infinitely worse.
And the thing with Nightmare is like, you only have a split second to shut the door if you see him, or you're as good as fucked.
It's annoying.
The last few nights of FNAF 4 are just like really unfair. Like Nightmare, especially, they're just.
Yeah, like even if you close the door, he'll just jump scare you.
You have to be like fucking pixel precision. Like you need to be like frame perfect in some bullshit cases.
You gotta be perfect. You can't fuck up.
Yeah.
Man.
Night 5 and Night 6 have like basically like they basically changed the whole game because Nightmare and Nightmare Fredbear work like completely differently from how you've experienced the game before.
Man.
Just fun. Anyways, FNAF sister location, Funtime Freddy is the best animatronic in that video game.
Exactly. I was gonna say that. Funtime Freddy.
And if you think otherwise, you're fucking wrong.
Exactly. Not even Circus Baby can compare to him.
Yeah.
Even though Circus Baby is important.
Is a what?
Even though Circus Baby is important.
Is important. I mean, yeah, but also.
It's important, but like.
Also, she also like Vora's children, so that's kind of not poggers.
Yeah. And she has no jump scare sister location.
Well, yeah, but that's mainly because she's not really like an animatronic that's gonna like kill you directly. She's kind of like trying to manipulate you into thinking she's good, so like, she's not trying to kill you directly.
Yeah, trying to manipulate her own brother.
Basically.
I remember back in like my heavy FNAF phase, this stupid fucking gremlin. I remember getting like to like a huge gender debate with somebody else about Funtime Foxy.
And Mangled.
And mainly Funtime Foxy, but then Funtime Foxy had like a very masculine voice and
a boyish voice.
Also, I love Funtime Foxy's voice in Ultimate Custom Night. It's very.
It's funny.
It's funny and has a lot of personality. I like a lot of the voices they gave old characters in like Ultimate Custom Night. So like, Funtime Foxy gets like the generic pirate voice. It's kind of weird how like Foxy's like the only one in the FNAF 1 cast that gets a new voice. Look, I get Freddy, like you don't want to decide on a voice for him immediately since he's literally like the star of the franchise. So, like you got to figure out the perfect.
I mean,
voice.
there's FNAF AR if you could count his voice.
Well, yes, but like that's like the only game where he has a voice. She I feel like you could have given her a voice. Like, Bonnie doesn't jump scare you in that game. The puppet literally is just like a fucking child.
Yeah, and don't forget Toy Freddy.
Puppet is just like a child who basically just says, "Fuck you, William Afton. Go fuck yourself."
Don't forget about. Please deposit 5 coins.
Please deposit 5 coins. Please pay.
Please deposit 5 coins.
You are attempting to trick Freddy. Then you have like all of the mediocre Melodies characters who just randomly have like one really fucked up line that's like
except for Mr. Hippo.
Except for Mr. Hippo, but like all of like the mediocre Melodies for some reason have like one weird fucked up line that kind of like correlates with like Circus Baby or some shit. I don't know why they gave that to the mediocre Melodies since like you'll like barely ever get jump scared by like half of them.
Yep.
Because like Mr. Hippo doesn't. Happy Frog and Ned Bear are pushovers, so like I don't know why they do. Don't you hate getting jump scared by obscure secondary characters?
Don't you hate getting killed by secondary characters? Yep.
The secondary characters. And then alright, anyways, so Sister Location got like a custom night later on that basically like and then like you have like it basically introduced like a whole new kind of like gameplay mode that was more akin to like the regular one you did to the original Five Nights at Freddy's.
The only thing I don't like about the custom night is it's not customizable. Like you cannot change the numbers, the AI.
It's basically just like a whole new game put on this other game.
Yeah.
And then like you get like these fucking cutscenes which is just like Michael Apton walking down the street and if you beat all of them he just fucking spits Ennard out. And then at the end, you get like this really cool cutscene. That's probably like one of the best cutscenes in FNAF, where it's basically,
Yeah.
which reveals that William Afton is still alive. And then he comes back. And then he comes back in FNAF 6 with this really fucking weird redesign.
I hate the scrap chat
I
design.
think it looks fine. I feel like if they changed the proportions a bit, it would look a significantly better.
I
If they
prefer
just-
Scrap Baby.
If they changed the proportions of Scrap Trap a bit more, it would be so much better. Also, get rid of the eyes. Just make his eyes like black, like in like the salvage scene where his eyes are just a shadow. That'd be like so much better.
Yeah. But we can't agree that.
Scott doesn't know how to model humans.
Yeah.
Scott does not know how to model humans. I think that's clear.
I don't know. There's like finesse to that, right? Yeah.
So okay, explain this to me. So William Afton, so Fazbear's Fright Burns Bound. William Afton is still there. So I assume that the theory at the moment is how he became Scrap Trap is that he like rebuilt himself with new parts, so he was free of the spring locks, free of like the spring lock parts, so he didn't have to follow them anymore. And then he gets burnt. So why does he like infinite security breach like immediately go back to the fucking FNAF 3 design? Like it doesn't make any fucking sense.
And
Like-
in Security Breach, how is the pizzeria simulator? How is the map underground?
I'm like, yeah, why is it underground?
Yeah,
How
it just
long-
makes no sense.
How long does this take place after like FNAF 6? Are we just like in like 20? Are we just like in like? Are we like in like the fucking 23,000s now? Why is this like buried underground? How long has it
Exactly,
been?
like, and how is it still there? I thought it burned down.
I thought it burned down. How is it still there?
Like, did it just voodoo magic out that bitch? Why?
And how did
Something in the ground, you know.
And how did Scrap Baby and the Puppet die of it out? Mullen, Freddy, and fucking William Afton, how did they survive?
Like,
Well, no,
Security
another
Breach
guy
does not
is
make any
copy.
sense at all.
Security breach literally makes no sense.
Like, it literally ruined FNAF. I'm sorry. I'm just.
Like,
Oh.
I'm so confused. Like, is like Burn Trap supposed to be like Will? It's supposed to be a glitch trap in William Afton's corpse. I don't know because it's never answered. And glitch trap never appears once in the whole game. You only get slight hints at him, which is dumb because he was the main antagonist of the last game and the main threat.
I can't even blame Fiznom for leaving the FNAF community.
Who?
Fiznom, the creator of FNAF Plus.
I mean, I don't know why that. I don't know exactly why that happened. But like,
So, according to Wikipedia, Five Nights at Freddy's Plus, from what it looks like it's supposed to be an officially licensed reimagining of the original Five Nights at Freddy's game. However,
And
it's
it
not
was
gonna
really
be
good.
It's not going to be
It
canon
looked
to the
really
main
good.
continuity under what's known as the Fazbear Fanverse. It was actually supposed to take place in an alternate universe with a new interpretation of the original game's plot. Of course, Fiznom apparently left the FNAF community.
Because of Security Breach. And he literally did a live stream playing the game.
FNAF security breach. I'm sorry. Like, there are some aspects of the game that I like, and like I can see like the shell of a game. Like they were trying to make a good game, but it was just not good. Just stick the office point and just stick like the office point and click games. Like, stick to what you're good at.
Like, Steelwood should have done like Scott did.
Like I get it. You wanted to have changed the direction of the FNAF franchise. I get it. Like, it's fun because like you can't just do like office door game for like 15 games. I get that, but like if you're going to change it so much to the point where like you're stepping out of your comfort zone and like you don't know what to do, just stick to it and try to evolve that formula instead of going for something completely different. People
Also,
don't.
did Scott retire from
Yes, Scott retired.
Yeah, he did.
Scott did
Jack,
retire because like he wanted to like support his family and shit. He wanted. I don't remember the exact reasons, but like he wanted to help with his family and
I think
shit.
it's because of Twitter.
Also, it was because of
No,
Twitter
basically,
drama, because politics, and he supported Trump or some shit.
Yeah,
It's-
he's basically ran like a donation something, I think, and then he donated to Republicans and Trump, and because of that, people doxed him.
I feel like people get it's I don't fucking know. I don't care about politics. I don't know. I don't have anything to say
neither.
on it. It's just kind of
Much
sucks.
respect goes to Scott though.
Yeah, Scott is literally like the Chad of the video game.
Exactly, he's the Chad. He's the best developer out there.
Like he's like completely okay with fan games. Like he supports them and like
He donates to charity.
donates so much money to charity streams. That's like literally just the fucking Chad of the video game industry.
Exactly.
Like fucking sue it, man. But for the love of God, can you learn how to model humans? Scrap trap is just shit. Learn how to model humans.
Yay! So that's
Um.
the big conversation about the Five Nights at Freddy's.
Okay, next talking point. We need to talk about everybody's favorite hunk of plastic garbage, FNAF merchandise.
Let's go.
Oh my God!
Funko, you fucked up.
I think I actually
own-
had Five Nights at Freddy's merchandise of like when I was when I was little.
I have a giant ass Freddy plushie.
I think
I have all the
for like
FNAF plushies.
for like a year or so, I had like this Five Nights at Freddy's flashlight. You would click on it. You would click it a few times, and after like a few times,
Why?
Freddy's face would show up, and you just get this off-brand jump scare sound.
Oh wow.
There's
Which
also
is prob-
FNAF Legos, which is McFarlane.
And they're fine most of the time, but they're like a bitch to set up. And there's also
There's also what?
Yeah. Y'all just cut out for
I think you were the one that just cut out. I don't know what the hell's going on. Let's go.
all of you cut out. Well, the two of you cut out because I'm pretty sure no one else here stopped.
There's Five Nights at Freddy's construction sets where we would build sets based off Five Nights at Freddy's. More news announced under a new,
fucking chat.
another company known as McFarlane.
all right. So what are your guys' opinion on Chica socks?
What?
Chica socks, you know,
I
I don't think I've
fucking Chica socks.
really don't hate Chica.
Oh. I don't know how to. It's been a
Like, I don't
while.
understand why
It's
Chica
been
gets a lot of
while
hate.
since I've played anything, related to Five Nights at Freddy's at this point, so. This point is just-
I remember Scott said that even FNAF 4 sucks.
Mm. You know things are really getting bad when even the creator is not a fan of a product. I'm actually surprised that the FNAF series is still going, especially with.
Should have ended at 6.
Alright, the bitch. Anyways, so the problem with FNAF merch is that there was just so fucking much of it because fucking companies knew that piece of shit little kids would buy all the FNAF merch. And the reason why a lot of people hate FNAF is just because of how oversaturated it is in the market, which is fair. Because back then, like a couple of years ago, you couldn't go a fucking like Walmart shelf without seeing something like Freddy Fazbear. So that's fair. Like fuck.
I still see them till this day.
Funko they're starting to produce more high quality stuff. Like they've got like those statues for Security Breach, and the plushies. They used to be kind of bad, but they're getting better. So like, it's like a step in the right direction. So. Good job, Funko. You're doing slightly better than you did a couple of years ago with that shitty Nightmare Freddy plushie. Good job.
No, speaking of Security Breach, it was actually because like Security. I said Security Bleach. What the fuck's wrong with me?
Bleach.
Security Breach was actually delayed
That's
a few times.
That's me after looking at FNAF 1.
When Security Bleach, I said it again. What the fuck is wrong with me? When
Security Bleach. No, just say it.
When Security Breach was delayed a second time. There was another video game in compensation, Security Breach Fury's Rage, a side-scrolling beat-em-up
Fury's Rage.
On Game
Yeah.
Jolt.
And it's funny. Scott likes to release his little joke games before actually releasing his games. He
All
likes
the
to release his
troll
funny
games.
You remember like the FNAF? There's like one for like FNAF Ultimate Custom Night, Sister Location, FNAF 3.
Yeah,
He does that a lot. FNAF's Scott's a little
Scott's a
troll.
troll.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, there was this one. I think y'all know Freddy in Space 2.
Oh yeah.
And like it's basically kind of like this weird game with like a lot of like FNAF like fan service in it.
I remember
cool.
I remember the first teaser.
The first teaser, and for some, it had like fucking like a buff Freddy, and also like wasn't Roxy in it, which was like a fucking animatronic that would appear in Security Breach with tits. Yeah, I agree with tits.
Why are we talking about
It's weird, like it's weird how the first appearance of Roxy was in a teaser for like a weird spin-off game, and she had tits. Jesus Christ.
I was dying when I saw that.
Alright, speaking of... Alright, now we're asking the important question. Out of every FNAF animatronic, which one do you want to fuck?
What?
The most important question. Answer the question. Answer the question.
Totally not baby.
To fuck?
What?
Toy Chica.
Toy Chica, okay, fair choice, fair play.
What a fucking toy, eh?
I ain't saying nothing.
I don't know, man. Like that thing when it like pulls its beak off, it's kind of freaky looking. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Also, it's made of like plastic. It looks so plasticky. So like, you might as well just Jesus Christ. What is this conversation? I started this. Hell. All right. So. What anime? Smash or pass? Like every FNAF animatronic.
Oh no.
Important question. What is the best FNAF game out there?
Sister Location.
Yes, Sister Location, I guess. Or 4.
My ranking is Sister Location, FNAF 2, FNAF 1, FNAF 3,
Five Nights at
FNAF 6, FNAF 4, and then FNAF Security Breach, and then FNAF World. Oh yeah, I forgot Help Wanted. Help Wanted took up a...
For me, oh my god.
later.
I was gonna say,
I have to say Ultimate Custom Night.
I was gonna bring up another series of Five Nights at Freddy's books called Fazbear's Frights. It's been going on from 2019 to 2021 with 11 books in total. Apparently, there's apparently going to be a bonus one on the way. I've never actually read any of the FNAF books in general, because like it's just I just recognize the series as like just a video game. It's like a video game franchise, and much less just a series of novels and shit to look at. So
I fucking hate this word. So
And apparently there's also a FNAF movie.
Freddy,
I've heard of that. I think it's in
do you
production
see that
now.
small vent on the floor? You need to vent, Gregory. You need to vent like Among Us.
Also, I recognize also on Scott Kaufman Wikipedia page.
Oh yeah, the FNAF movie has been in like development hell for like years now.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah.
So I do hope we see some information on the movie at least around this year. You know what I'm actually calling for? I'm going to bet like $5 that Markiplier would have some role in the movie.
Markiplier's gonna make a cameo.
I actually wouldn't be surprised if we saw Markiplier cameo.
I'm betting Markiplier
Markiplier literally calls himself the king of Five Nights at Freddy's. Of course, he deserves at least a cameo appearance.
Markiplier's gonna be like he's gonna be like he's not gonna be phone guy. He's gonna be like a guard that's been stuffed in a suit. That's gonna be Markiplier's cameo.
Just like in the FNAF musical thing.
Wait. I thought Markiplier was like the night guard in the FNAF musical.
Yeah, he was. And then Matt Pat was just a guy.
What about the FNAF song?
Yo, FNAF songs fucking slap.
Yeah, especially from DA Games, The Living Tombstone, JT
Yo,
Music. Oh my god.
FNAF's sister location song "I Can't Fix You" is an unironic fucking banger. Like it's so good.
Same with Left Behind.
Why are there so many good FNAF songs? It's weird. Like
I know, right? Such a banger, man.
then you
Like
have the
Dying
ones
of
from
Fire.
Daka that are really good. Daka makes a lot of FNAF songs and they're really good most of the time. Like
Most of the time.
But DA
It is-
Games and The
it
Living
is a
Tombstone
fucking
slapped it.
anomaly. It is a fucking anomaly how many good FNAF songs there are on YouTube. It's fucking crazy. Like
I can't even say anything about the.
I'm surprised we managed to figure this out for an entire hour. I'm gonna be
bro,
real
I
here.
fucking love FNAF. Like I used to be ashamed of my FNAF days because like
Me
I thought I
too.
was a cringy ass kid, but like I've come to embrace it. Ever since Security Breach came out, I've just like gotten so much more back into FNAF. I fucking
Yeah,
love
like the
FNAF.
old FNAF.
Also,
I
I'm
see it,
surprised that he talks more than a FNAF fan.
I am. Alright,
Yes.
let's address the elephant in the room. I am going to explain the entire FNAF war from 1 to Security Breach. Let's begin.
Oh no.
And then Discord randomly just cuts me out.
Alright, yo, let's go for the call, guys.
It's been
Alright.
so long.
Alright. Hold on. I'm trying to remember, let's do FNAF song karaoke. Which one? What FNAF song should we do?
Dying of Fire.
I know none of them.
I'm trying to,
And
Alright.
there's just dude in this call that's just never talked the entire time.
FNAF lore! I love FNAF lore, it's funny. Oh yeah, oh wait. We've ignored the books. The books are fucking loony.
We've been talking.
There
about
are too many-
I actually brought up the Fazbear's Frights books just not too long ago.
Yeah,
yeah.
just talk
Well,
about
there are
them.
2 series of books. You have the original series that's like, and then you have the
Yeah,
Fazbear Frights.
Silver Eyes, like the trilogy.
Yeah, the Silver Eyes trilogy. So like, it's basically like its own like contained FNAF story in another universe. I haven't read like a lot of it. I've only like read like the first one, the Silver Eyes. But like, so basically, there's this girl. I think her name's like Charlie or some shit, and like they went to FNAF Freddy's, and like she's like an animatronic or some shit. I don't fucking know. And then you have like and then like you have like the twisted ones where like you have like these really fucking crazy designs. They're like weird fleshy versions of the animatronics. They're like the nightmare animatronics cranked up to like 100, and like they're like this because they have like illusion discs on them that cause them to look really fucked up and messy. I think, or maybe I have it reversed. I don't know. And for some reason, Chica just doesn't appear in it. I think they gave like the main 3, all of them except Chica. It's weird. And then there's the third closet, which is around sister location. I don't actually know a lot about that one. All I know is that like you have like this weird like humanoid version of Baby in it. That's all I know about it.
Yeah, something like that.
And then the Fazbear Fright books get fucking weird. So like, it's basically like a bunch of like self-contained
does.
stories in like the FNAF universe, but like they're also
more
kind of not the
disturbing.
FNAF universe.
They're
Isn't
just-
there like
Weird purgatory sort of thing in the lore.
isn't there like this one where like William Afton?
No, just don't know.
There's like one where like William Afton is like fucking. I don't remember. I just remember there being like some very weird story about like William Afton being like fucking. I don't remember what it is. It's like William Afton like sex. I don't know. I don't remember.
Wait, what are you trying to say?
I don't know. I just remember there being this one story I heard about where like William. I know there's like this one story where like William Afton's like dead in a hospital bed, but like he's still alive.
Oh yeah.
And there's also this another one where he like fucks or something. I don't know.
Wait, what?
I don't know. And then there's this one where like this kid gets like swapped out for a Freddy, and then gets thrown into a dumpster. And this one where there's this dog who just murders people.
Isn't there one where there's like a time traveling ball
Yeah,
pit?
there's a time traveling ball pit, and that's never explained ever. And I don't think it'll ever be explained why the ball pit time travels.
And apparently one of the books confirmed that the older brother from FNAF 4 is Michael Afton.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, I expected that, to be honest.
I think we knew that since like FNAF 6, but like okay.
But they call Mike. But they used to call Michael Afton the crying child.
Uh-huh.
Like, yeah, just very complicated.
And also,
Everyone-
there's a theory that Gregory is a robot and the crying child. No, and at first I was like, this is stupid. Why would this be true? But then I watched Matt Pat videos. I'm like, damn it, he is a robot,
Yeah,
and he is. And he is the crying child from FNAF 4 because of the fucking posted note room. And I know he's right, and I fucking hate it. Why did he?
FNAF
Why does
security
he have to
breach theories are just not appealing to me at all.
Yeah, he is a fucking robot, and he is the crying child because, like, literally, the fucking post-it note room with all the post-it notes confirms it, and I fucking hate it. Why does he have to be the robot? Why does he have to be the crying child? Why can't he just be a normal fucking
My
kid?
brain hurts hearing that.
Why can't he just be a regular child? I don't get it.
Because nothing makes sense in security breach.
Because it's FNAF, mate.
It's FNAF.
Yes, it's FNAF.
Is this where you wanna be? I just don't get
Get
it.
it. Why you wanna stay
Yes.
Five Nights at Freddy's?
They better add that song to the movie, I swear to God.
Yeah, like,
Mm,
Like at the end credits.
I'm gonna need them to hurry up with this fucking movie. Like, Warner Bros. First announced that it would acquire the film rights in April of 2015, and we have and we still have we haven't even seen a trailer, like an actual full-length trailer since.
Because apparently there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes where
Yeah, there's a
Scott
lot
didn't
of-
like the scripts.
Last we heard,
He's
last,
like, yeah,
last
this is
time we
cringe.
heard of, last time we've heard of it was in like September when they announced that they still had script issues.
Scott
Yeah, and
just
I
doesn't
can't-
want a really bad movie, and I can respect that because
Yeah, I
video game
respect
movies
that.
are shit.
He does
Because
not
a
want
lot
a
of video
bad
game
movie.
movies are shit.
Let them
Yeah,
take as long
except
as
Sonic.
Sonic was
And-
okay.
and Detective Pikachu.
Detective Pikachu was a movie. I don't know. It was okay.
Yeah, but that's why I understand why the movie was taking so long, because they don't want to be shit like Sister Location.
And
I mean, that's Sister Location. I mean, Security Breach. Fuck.
You like
I
security?
keep getting it twisted up.
yeah, security breach.
Security breach.
Security
God.
Breach.
I love Security Breach.
Yeah, I love it so much. It's a good game. Good graphics, no bugs. Yay.
It's a good game. I'm glad I'm playing a very shitty stealth game.
Yes. A free
Where-
roaming game. Even better than Joy of Creation.
We're playing a really shitty stealth game where the animatronics just fucking teleport to you.
Like even the FNAF fan game, like free roaming games, are better than Security Breach.
Yeah.
Like including Overnight.
Yeah. So.
Like,
And of course, so yes.
and apparently, the Joy of Creation animatronics made a cameo to Security Breach.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like in the arcade rooms.
Again, I haven't gotten to Security Breach. Based on the reactions, it seems very clear to me that I have no plans on getting to Security Breach anytime soon. I'm not that interested into Five Nights
Don't
at
get the
Freddy's
game.
as much as I used to. Like, for a while, I've had just about all the games for like what in like 2017, 2018 or something like that. I've
I
played.
already have all the FNAF games.
It's been a while. It's been a while since I've last touched Five Nights at Freddy's, but so yeah, I'm gonna need them to hurry up with that movie. We've actually been recording for an hour and 9 minutes, so consider this your 6 a.m. It is almost time to close up shop here for MILFCast. So now's the time where we give our general ratings on the franchise in general.
Okay, that's a hard one because considering Security Breach,
Oh yeah, definitely. So just
Okay, so basically, my rating is muffins out of bananas.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I think it more so has to do with like, our thoughts about each individual game. I'm not sure if we want to get to that.
let's give the ratings to each FNAF game.
All right.
All right. Oh god, I spilled water on myself. Fuck. God damn it. All right. Cool. FNAF.
FNAF 1.
FNAF 1 is a solid
FNAF
8 out of 10.
Yeah, 8 out of 10.
8.5.
FNAF 2.
FNAF 2 is a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, 9.
FNAF 3
3.
is like a 7 out of 10.
Give
FNAF 3 is like a 7 out of 10.
7.
It's like a 7 out of 10.
FNAF 4.
FNAF 4,
FNAF 4 is like a 6 out of 10 for me.
like a 6 or 5.
7.1 for me.
FNAF World's like a 3 out of 10.
Yeah.
3. Yeah.
Even Scott said
Yeah,
it sucks.
Sister Location.
Sister Location's a solid 8 out of 10.
It's a 9 out of 10 for me.
I'm giving it a 9.5.
If we're counting
Pizzeria Simulator.
if we're counting Sister Location without custom night is an 8 out of 10. With custom night is like a 9 out of 10.
Alright, Pizzeria Simulator. The Tycoon.
The Tycoon Pizzeria Simulator is like a 7 out of 10 for me.
Yeah.
I had to give it like I'll bump it down to a 6 because of security office gameplay.
6.5.
The security complex, I don't think it's as bad as some people make it out to be. Like, it can just be kind of hard to get the hang of it first.
Yeah, like I hope they added the feature where you can see the animatronics crawling to the front to the vent.
Ultimate Custom Night.
Also, like it's a lot more.
Ultimate Custom Night.
Wait, back to FNAF 6 real quick. I feel like it's a lot more horror element and like anxiety and just seeing, knowing like you don't want to.
But I'm gonna bump it up to a 7 because the ending.
I think I like FNAF 6 a lot because it gives you a lot of anxiety because like it's the only FNAF game where like you don't have to like survive till like 6 a.m. You're just gonna have to like complete a specific amount of tasks, which means like so like, it gives a lot more anxiety knowing, oh, I have to do this or else I can't win. So like, and I think Custom Night is a solid 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10 because I'm bad at FNAF games.
Help Wanted, I guess.
Help Wanted.
Help Wanted is 8 out of 10.
Yeah, 8 out of 10.
For me,
like a 5 out of 10.
the VR version, 10 out of 10. I don't care what y'all say. Without the lore, just the VR game, 10 out of 10.
The special
Well,
delivery.
I'm like a 5 out of 10. At that point, you're just playing a worse version of the FNAF game.
Security Breach.
Security Breach is like a solid 5 out of 10.
Without the lore, 5 out of 10, but with the lore, a fucking 0 or 1.
4 out of 10. 4 out of 10, I guess.
I think it's 5 out of 10. It's okay.
I'll just meet you at the middle, so 10.
It was an augmented reality game, special delivery. We're not going to touch on that. We're already out of time.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that.
We ain't going to touch on fucking Shamrock Freddy.
Hell no.
I'll fucking Shamrock Freddy and your fucking virtual reality Toy Freddy.
I love how Toy Freddy's a gamer.
Oh yeah.
Toy Freddy is a gamer.
Gamer Toy Freddy. Back. Okay.
Wait. Okay. So also, I've been pondering this for years. What the fuck are the shadows in FNAF 2? What are they supposed to be? What is Shadow Bonnie and Shadow Freddy? I feel like I've never known.
I think it represents that Shadow Bonnie's the good guy and Shadow Freddy's the bad guy.
What are they? Well, like, what canonically? What are they? Are they like spirits? Are they like
sleep paralysis demons? I'd imagine.
It's never explained ever. Maybe I'm just missing some part of the FNAF lore. I don't know.
So yeah, that's Five Nights at Freddy's for you. Needless to say, it's definitely a mixed bag of games. Really fell off with Security.
I will Five Nights at Freddy's.
I do hope the movie is. I do hope the movie's good whenever that comes out. At this point,
genuinely one of my favorite gaming franchises. It's just so fun
for me. Yes,
the movie better be good. No, like the movie better be like great or just so bad it's good.
Yeah.
What if it ends up being like that Nicolas Cage FNAF ripoff? You know, that one.
Yeah.
That one is funny.
So yes, now it's time for me to say that we are out of time for MILFCast. I have been joined today by Aero7X, PK, FNAFFAN, and
me.
Shadow Pika.
Play the 6 a.m. theme.
Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong.
Okay, so we won't be out this bitch. Okay, bye.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
I'm your
What you
host,
wanna
Epic
be?
Mario.
I just don't
Thanks
get
for watching.
it.
This has been
Why do
MILFCast.
you wanna